Here I have Google. Whenever you don't know about something, our first thing we do is go to Google and we'll look up a company. That's usually your first impression with the company. That's your first time interacting with this company. So if you don't like the website, you probably won't use this company or this service. Same when you're looking for a position. And thought leadership talks about the actual information that's being presented to you. Is the information just spam? Like a lot of us see a bunch of ads and stuff we don't need. Is it educational? Is it service or product oriented? And is there any value to the actual information being given? And these answers determine a positive outlook. So the corporate culture, this is centered around like the employees. A lot of companies have thousands of employees. So with that many people, somebody's bound to be upset. One employee can actually destroy your corporate image if it gets to the wrong people, and then negative feedback, and then it's hard to take something back that's already been out there. So a few ways that corporate image can be destroyed. Today we have video footage, social media, employees outrage, and false statements by the company. All right, so back in 2007, I don't know if anybody remembers, there was a video about rats and KFC. Obviously you can understand that if I saw a rat at a KFC, then I'm going to Popeyes. So it's not something that affects one KFC, but it affects the whole chain. And that negative perception from the potential employees is not good. And this is a similar case on Domino's. There was a video of the employees actually tampering with food prior to delivery. And again, that doesn't just affect one place, but it affects the whole chain. And like I said earlier, with competition being such an important thing, any type of negative feedback is gonna hurt. This is a photo of a FedEx employee throwing a package over a gate. Now, all of us have had something shipped to our house before, but you never really know how it's been delivered. This video received 1 million views in the first 24 hours, and more negative feedback that FedEx had to deal with. So the best way to avoid that is just hiring the right people. And that brings me to employees. Like I said, companies have thousands of employees, and these employees can make or break you. A lot of employees are opinionated, unprofessional, some are rude, and some are just there for the money. So the best way to avoid having employees hurt your corporate image is to hire the right people and treat them right. So false statements, all of us have been lied to by a company before. I work at Domino's, and I've probably lied to all of you about like delivery times. And normally when somebody lies to you, you're not really gonna wanna work with that company anymore. You'll probably find a competitor. Same when you're looking for a position. If you feel that the company that you're looking at is gonna be dishonest. All right, so I'll get to this. All right, this is my happy Domino's face. This is how I look on the weekends with the drunk college students. I hate all of them. And if you were looking for a position at Domino's and you saw all the employees look like this, then you probably would try to look somewhere else and get a different position. So here we have Ray Rice in the NFL. And what happened here was the Ravens cut Rice, and the NFL ended up suspending him. What happened was a video surfaced of him hitting his wife. And this goes to show that what happens in your personal life can also affect your career and the company that you work for. All right, so in Manny Pacquiao versus Nike was pretty recently. He was with a gathering of friends. They were just partying, and he ended up saying that homosexuals were worse than animals. And since Nike actually supports the LGBT community, they had to cut ties with them, and he ended up losing out on a lot of money. And thank you, and that's the end of our presentation.
All right, excellent, well done. We're not going to go up to the board today, so if y'all would just come up into the studio audience. Yeah.